Well, they ran the play nicely, but the serve, or the set rather, just not up enough. And it's 9-5. South with their biggest lead here in the third set. Look at that. Kenny Shorten wide open in the middle. Takes a big swing for the point. Back to Dunlap at the service line. Cross court out. 5-point lead for South. Didn't last too long, but nonetheless, they still lead it. It'll be 6-10 with Johnny Vasquez on to serve. And Vasquez on the return. Heredia for Jackson Lay with the put away. Jennings, soft shot. Vasquez over the block. McKinney is there. Sanchez for Jennings, and he got it. He went one-on-one with Jaime Enciso, and he wins the battle at the net. 7-11. And Rafael Flores back to the service line now for the Jaguars of James Irwin. Jackson wide open in the middle, put it away. 12-7. Well, I told you, South playing some very inspired volleyball right now. In a must-win situation, they want to extend the night. McKinney on the return, Sanchez. Setter's dump, we got a whistle, net violation, and Enciso is in the net. And now Estrada on to do the serving 8-12. Dunlap with a return. Vasquez pushes to the back line. Estrada there. Set for McKinney. Big hit out. And he just missed it. Boy, did he take a big swing, and he just hit it long. 13-8. Jackson Lay on to serve. He'll float it over. Estrada, Sanchez, and Jennings. Pump back on a free ball. Jennings again. Beltran there. Sanchez will make that Vasquez. Set to the left side. McKinney got it. Thirteen to 9. And the service is in the net. 14-9, South with the lead. McKinney's just missing his mark. Another strong attack, and again, he just hit it long. Defense will alter that. Good transition. And back to Eli Schwartz. McKinney tips it to the back line. Nice play attempt by Jackson Lay. Couldn't quite get there to make the play. And it's 10-15. So now Elias Sanchez on to do the serving. Off the net, Vasquez on the return. Kenny Shorten got it on the back line. Well done, Kenny Shorten. Took a nice set just inside that 10-foot line and took a good swing. 16-10. South with their biggest lead of the entire match right now. Jennings on the return, Sanchez. Forearm pass set. And now South controls. Vasquez has it blocked back up front there by Burnside. Burnside with a little tip back. He'll bump it up to keep it alive. Sanchez. Burnside again, dug up there. Heredia. Vasquez with the tip. Sanchez, and now big swing. Wow. That's what he does. That's a big hit by Brody McKinney for the put away. And it's 11-16. McKinney to serve, and he's got an ace. 12 serving 16. Luke Vasquez mishits it. Another ace. That time off the net. Back-to-back service ace. 16-13. 13 serving 16 now. Got a double hit in the back line by Jackson Lay. Jackson, a junior from Pueblo County. Back to the service line again. McKinney, and he hits the net. 17-14, South with a 3-point lead, and Dunlap on to do the serving now. Estrada on the return. He'll tip it over on a free ball. Just kind of clears it. Eli Schwartz with a soft roll shot. From the 10-foot line is McKinney. He'll get it to the back line. Dunlap there. From the left side. Big swing for Lay. Bumped up by Schwartz. Kept alive. Sanchez. Now the set in the middle. Burnside. Soft attack. Here's Vasquez over the block. Got it. Well played. 18-14 is the lead. Back to Dunlap to do the serving. Burnside is tipped right back by Kenny Shorten. Nice aggressive play up front by Kenny Shorten for the put away. And now the Jaguars want a timeout, trailing 19-14. We'll do the same. You're watching live coverage of boys volleyball right here at SoCoTicket.com.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you, like the friends who come over when a big game is on. The neighbors next door always bring your favorite buffalo dip. Your in-laws know you need silence during clutch plays, and everyone knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. Melissa's here to get to know you and understand your life, so she can make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, 543-7091. Or Melissa at melissadangelo.com.
It's game time, and what a great time for a Subway sandwich from Joe DeLeo Subway stores in Pueblo. With 4 Pueblo locations, there's one near you. Great before the game, after the game, or anytime. Make it the way you want, hot, cold, big, or epic. And it's always made fresh at Joe DeLeo Subway stores. Sandwiches and salads with health-conscious options. 3216 West Northern near South High School. In Blend, in Walmart on Pueblo's South Side. And the new location, 1271 West Pueblo Boulevard. At the corner of Lake and Pueblo Boulevard. Joe DeLeo Subway stores of Pueblo.
And welcome back to the Bat Cave. Greetings from Pueblo South High School on Hollywood Drive. Back to action we go. Burnside hits it out. They ran the play they wanted. He just hit it wide. South has now taken a 20-15 lead, I believe. Yep, indeed. Burnside again. Loses that battle to Shorten, and Shorten wide open in the middle, mishit it. Kenny Shorten had an opportunity right there for a big put away, and he missed. It's a 5-point lead now for South, 20-15. And now Johnny Vasquez to do the serving. And he hits it out. South on the verge of forcing a 4th set after dropping the first 2. Well, the first time they played, it was a 5-setter. The second time, a 4-setter. And right now, the advantage belongs to South, but James Irwin was on pace to get a sweep. And Ciso from the middle, Vasquez on the return. And Ciso with the block back, got it. Jaime starting to figure things out. Good anticipation, got the nice play. 22-15, 3 points away, and Kenny shortened to serve. McKinney with a mishit volleyball. Sanchez with the return. McKinney will bump it up. Sanchez keeps it alive. Heredia to the back line. McKinney. Flores just will clear. Vasquez in the middle, and Ciso right over the top of the block, and got it. Good work. Didn't try to do too much with the volleyball and just gets the put away. 23-15, South, 2 points away. Service to the back line, good, it's an ace. Kenny Shorten with a big time play. 1 point away for Pueblo South. Well, 1 point right here for the set. McKinney on the return, Sanchez with the tip. Tip around the block, and Heredia is there. Vasquez, Jackson Lay, soft attack, got it! Nobody there, there was a wide open hole in the middle, and the South Colts take set number 3, 25-15. We'll take a break and be back with more coming up after a timeout right here on The Ticket.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
Having a healthy smile begins and ends with regular dental checkups. It's the key, and that's exactly what every family can expect from Park West Dental. Parents are always welcome in the treatment areas to comfort their child. We accept Medicaid and most insurances with little or no cost to you. Park West, trusted dental and vision care for infants, children, and teens. Immediate appointments available. Call 544-3054. Online, visit youthdentalvision.com.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
And once again, a very pleasant good evening. Welcome back to the Spectrum Community Services broadcast booth. Live coverage brought to you by Gigi's Barbecue and Catering at 1600 Highway 50 West in Pueblo. Offering delicious smoked meats and a whole lot more. They do it by the pound or by the plate. Special events, ask about their catering. Gigi's Barbecue and Catering. Benefits Broker Insurance, Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and their entire team. Well, here's how it's gone. It's 2-1, James Irwin. 26-24, set 1. 25-23, set 2. And then 15-25, South wins set number 3. Here we are on to the 4th set. Colts trying to force a 5th one here. These two teams have played to 5 and 4 the 2 times prior to this one. Here they are for the 3rd time in 2023. Tough serve to handle from the middle. Big swing there. Jennings, and he got it. One nothing, James Irwin. Beltran on the return, Dunlap. Vasquez clears, and now McKinney got it. Yeah, when he's on point, and he hits it strong. Such an aggressive attack. 2-0 is the lead. Beltran, tough return. Scored an ace. And it's quickly 3-0. Beltran leaves the lineup. Heredia will check in. And again, Vasquez make that Estrada to do the serving. Jaime, big swing over the block and got it. That's the shot he needs. More of that from the middle for Jaime and Ciso. 3-1. Well, it's starting to bloom. You can just see it. Ball put in play by Lay. Sanchez for Jennings, blocked by Enciso. Sanchez again, this time for McKinney. Tips it over the block. And it goes out. Well played. Like the effort, good hustle. 4-1 is the lead. Back to the service line goes Luke Jennings. You got Luke Vasquez, Luke Beltran, and Luke Jennings. 3 Lukes. Dunlap mishits it, has to save it, and he can't. It's 5-1 now in favor of James Irwin. Service by Jennings goes out. He just mishit that one. Ball put in play. Estrada on the return. Sanchez with a reverse. Vasquez mishits it. Blocked back. We got a whistle. That's going to be a net violation. Yeah, a little bit in a hurry up front there for Brody McKinney. Ball was kind of drifting, and he saw it. But I'm going to beat it to the spot, and he gets whistled for the net. 3 serving 5. Swartz to put it in play. He does. Tough one to handle. Sanchez does. Burnside mishits it, and you score that a point. For serving 5, and again back to Swartz at the service line, and he'll put it in play. Floats it over. Estrada with a return. McKinney with a tip, hits it around. South's got it to even now. The momentum going South way. Beltran checks in the lineup. Heredia checks out. Back to Eli at the service line now for Pueblo South. Ball put in play. Sanchez is there. Here comes McKinney right through the block and good. Luke Beltran got there, as did Kenny Shorten. 6-5 to the service line goes Elias Sanchez. Vasquez, not a very good return, but Kenny Shorten's got a good attack. Sanchez hustles to get it. Fisted over, it's going to drift out. Good hustle by Sanchez to keep the play alive. Rafael Flores hits it out, and we're tied at 6. Heredia returns to the lineup, replacing Luke Beltran. Estrada on the return. Sanchez back sets McKinney. His tip is good. 7-6, Jaguars with a lead and the volleyball.
Go up with that. It's on the outside. Go up.
McKinney with a nice serve, bumped. Tough one to handle, bump back on a free ball. Burnside there. Kenny Shorten rolls it over the block to the back line. Sanchez for Burnside. Heredia. And now Vasquez in the middle. Tip right back there by Burnside. Vasquez again. This time for Dunlap. He'll tip it over the block. Sanchez with the return. Set in the middle. Forearm shot kept alive. Vasquez Heredia with a soft roll. Free ball, Heredia. Vasquez, the little setter's dump to the back line. Burnside hits a deep bump there by Swartz. And a double hit. Good concentration, well played, but a double hit. And it's 8-6, 2-point lead now. Tough return. Kenny Shorten has a shot blocked right back. Vasquez there. Dunlap. Dunlap got it there, but two South Colts got tangled up, and the ball drops. 9-6, James Irwin. South Colts want a timeout. We'll keep it here this time. 3-point lead. It's 2-1 in favor of James Irwin as far as the match score goes. Want to thank Little Caesars Pizza, Pueblo and Pueblo West. That's Mr. Dave Feemster and Company. We appreciate you. Bounty and Yield Meat Market, your friendly neighborhood butcher. Offering range-fed meats and a whole lot more. See them online at baysmeatmarket.com. All right, as we thank Topper Factory and RV Center and Pueblo Insurance for being a part of our broadcast, we remind you to join us tomorrow morning. Got a 9:40 start. Pueblo County and East will go in high school baseball from the Nooch. That'll be followed by Pueblo West and Pueblo South tomorrow right here on the ticket. So we'll have that action for you. Tony Wright's available. He'll join us on the broadcast for a little Friday morning action into the afternoon. County's got prom tomorrow, so the game being played early. Mother Nature not been very cooperative, and we're supposed to see moisture again coming up tonight into the early morning hours. Still a lot of puddles, a lot of lakes. And McKinney mishits it. Well, it's going to come down to who wants it now. 9-7, 7 serving 9 with Brady Dunlap to serve. Jennings on the return, and Burnside fires away. Roman Burnside. He's a big guy as well. He's got 6'2", maybe 6'3". So there's good size as well. There's 1, 2, 3, I think 4 guys well over 6 foot on that Jaguars squad. Back to Johnny Vasquez at the service line now, serving a 10-7 lead. Heredia sets it up. Oh, and a big swing for Luke Vasquez off the fingertips of Sanchez. It goes out. Sanchez wants that one back badly. He started to reach up, started to pull back down, and it caught his fingertips on its way out. Still a 2-point lead for James Irwin and Kenny Shorten to serve. Free ball to net, and Jaime Enciso hits the net. I was going to say, I thought it came off of the net and off his hands. So the referee corrected it. Nice job. 1-point lead now. Quick in the middle for Jennings. Tips it around the block. He got it. Here comes Rafael Flores now to the service line for the Jaguars of James Irwin. He'll put it in play. On the line, good. Boy, that's a tough one. Man, that's one of like a pitch that paints the black. Do I commit to it or do I not? 12-9. Vasquez with it now. Enciso cross court, that's out. Jaime took a nice wind, but he shifted his body just a tad bit. Instead of a straight approach and squared up to the ball, he went at an angle, just hit it wide. Vasquez got it. Luke Vasquez with a nice shot for the put away, and it's 13-10. Heredia leaves the lineup. Luke Beltran back in, and Luke Vasquez will do the serving now. And the ball put in play is a service ace. Vasquez to serve, he does. Tip there by Jackson. Big swing in the middle, yep, got it in the air. Got it up there for Luke Jennings for the put away, and it's 14-11. Back to Carlos Rodriguez Estrada. On to do the serving now. Service to the back line, miss hit by Beltran, that's an ace. Heredia back in. 15-11 and back to Estrada to serve. Heredia on the return, drifts into the net, kept alive, and Ciso completes that cycle. Here's McKinney, look out. Boy, that's a big hit. (16-11). And back to Rodriguez Estrada to serve. Hazy on the return. Jackson lay over the block, he got it. Much needed side out. Well, as we look at the RPI, Discovery Canyon with only one loss on the year still leads the way, followed by Legend, Valor Christian, Douglas County, Cherokee Trail, Coronado's number 6, Pooter is number 7, Greeley Central's 8, and off the hands of Vasquez, and out it goes, 17-12. Greeley Central, Thornton, and Bear Creek in the top 10. Jennings to serve. Vasquez with a setter's dump, bumped there by McKinney. Sanchez. And a reverse shot kept alive Burnside. Beltran on the attack, misses, and it's 18-12. 26-24, 25-23, 15-25 is how this has gone. And again, back to put it in play. South controls the volleyball. Jackson with a forearm shot. Oh, and Ciso, one-on-one with a big-time block. Jaime gets up in the air. McKinney challenged him, and Jaime Enciso accepts the challenge and wins that block at the net. 18-13 now. Well done defensively. Miss hit serve, gonna come our way, and out of play it goes. Scored a point, Pueblo South, and now 4-point lead, 14 serving 18. Mr. Eli Schwartz. Johnny Vasquez, the libero on the return. South controls. Schwartz takes a swing, gets off the fingertips of Burnside. Vasquez couldn't get there. Vasquez was calling for it. And I think coach said you might want to let that one go. You didn't have a clean shot. Ball put in play on the return is Jennings. South controls it. Nice set in the middle for Shorten. To the back line, Jennings will bump it. Here's McKinney. What a dig, but it's kept alive. Nice play by Jackson Lay to keep it going. And again, McKinney takes a swing and hits the net. They just kept running it to the outside. South like a wall. Cuts the lead to 2. And it's 18-16. 16 serving 18. Service is an ace. Eli Schwartz with a clean ace. Finds an open piece of court, puts it there for the put away. 1 point away from getting it back to even. 17 serving 18. Vasquez on the return, Sanchez. For McKinney, over the block and good. Well, the defense in transition was thinking power play. McKinney went with a little finesse, and he gets the put away back to a 2-point lead at 19-17. And Elias Sanchez now to serve. This kid's been fun to watch. Gets off the net. Beltran with a tip. Pump back, and it's clean. Jennings will keep it alive. Sanchez for McKinney. Soft push. Beltran trying to get to it. Swartz will keep it alive. McKinney. Sanchez back to McKinney, left side. Big hit. Swartz on the return. Here's Dunlap, and he hits the net. Good idea. 20-17 now. Back to the service line. Elias Sanchez serving a 3-point lead. Vasquez now to Beltran. Kenny Shorten with a big swing. Jennings with a return. Big swing, down the line it goes, McKinney. 21-17. Live from the Spectrum Community Services of Pueblo broadcast booth. Tough serve to handle. One shot to keep it alive, and Dunlap does. Set to the outside, McKinney. Cross court and good. 22-17.
Kenny, you know where they're going.
It's literally 15 against the whole world.
Right now, stop giving free ball.
Service is a floater. Beltran now to Shorten. Sanchez. Nice tip in the middle there by Burnside. Beltran takes a swing and hits the net. 23-17. South's doing a great job to claw back into this one. But making plays, big time guys making big time plays when they need to. Talking about number 15, the senior there in Brody McKinney. Heredia sets it up. And the Jags control. McKinney from the 10-foot line rolls it to the back line. South controls the volleyball. Kenny Shorten to the back row. Dug there, Estrada. And Jennings got himself out of position, started to drift back, needed to push forward. And I think it must have skimmed the rafter? Because he started to drift back, then made a quick cut back up front. Sanchez with it, quick in the middle. Burnside, soft attack. Set to the left side, Dunlap with a forearm. Sanchez is there. Flores to McKinney, and he hits the net. 23-19, South volleyball. Here comes Heredia to put the ball in play. Heredia to serve. Estrada on the return. From the 10-foot line, Jennings to the back row. Kenny Shorten finds an open piece of wood and puts it there. (23-20). McKinney, and now Swartz. Heredia for Dunlap with a soft roll. Nice cover there. Jackson Lay will bump it up, and it goes into the net. Miss hit by Vasquez. Score that a point. And now 24-20. Serving for the game, the set, and the match. And Sarah Gallo Sanchez wants a timeout. It'll be a quick 30. So we'll keep it here this time. 24-20. Here's how it's gone so far. This is set number 4. 26-24. Set 1 to James Irwin. Set number 2 to James Irvin, 25-23. South wins set 3, 25-15. Right now, 24-20. South down by 4. Don't forget, join us for high school baseball coming up tomorrow morning. We'll have it for you. Pueblo County and East tomorrow morning, beginning at 9:40 with our pregame. 10 o'clock first pitch. First pitch presented by Pueblo Insurance. That'll be followed by Pueblo South and Pueblo West. Be nice to see the Cyclones. They're the only team unbeaten in the South Central League after a 1-0 win on Monday against the County Hornets and a 1-0 victory there at Pueblo West. What a matchup. An epic battle. So on to do the serving is Brody McKinney, serving for the game, the set, and the match. Tip back on a free ball, and good, and that'll do it. 25-20 is the final in set number 4. So it's a 3-1 win for James Irwin. 26-24, 25-23, and 25-15, 25-20. We'll take a timeout, be back to wrap it up right here on The Ticket.
Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors has been providing Pueblo and Colorado Springs communities with the same service they have provided their own family for many, many years. To treat every woman as if she were our mother or sister, every man as if he were our father or brother. Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors continues to provide caring and compassionate service with dignity and respect. And remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone that you can trust. Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors, online at angeluspueblo.com.
Hey, good folks, once again, this is Tony Wright. Now, even though I've changed locations, I still get my barbecue at Gigi's Barbecue, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A. From their lip-smacking ribs, pulled pork to the juicy brisket, Gigi's has it all. Gigi offers a friendly, down-to-earth atmosphere to dine in, and they can also bring the food to you as well. Gigi's can cater from 30 people up to 300 or more. They were also voted Best Barbecue in Pueblo in 2015. So get your barbecue fix on today at Gigi's, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A.
And once again, a very pleasant good evening and welcome back to Pueblo South High School. Well, the James Irwin Jaguars get a 3-1 win, and it's been that way throughout this season with these two teams. They've gone 5 sets, 4 sets, and 4 sets, and it's just been crazy, crazy battle. These two teams match up very, very well. And we're going to talk with one of the players who's in street clothes from Pueblo West, Dathan Montera. Good to see him, man, but I'm like, why is Dathan in street clothes?
Right.
If you don't mind, you want to explain just a little bit? So you got a little bit of a concussion.
I did, yeah. So at our game against Discovery Canyon, we tried a new warm-up, and I couldn't truck a ball. And my teammate Trin, he had the best hit I've ever seen, straight to the face.
Oh,
yeah.
My gosh. And that's so that volleyball, as soft as it is, moving at a pace like that can be very, very hard.
Absolutely.
But a good thing we were just talking off microphone that you're not a senior. So is your season done then because of the concussion protocol, and then you got to let that eye heal?
Exactly, yeah. So my eye is also damaged along with a broken orbital bone. So they're thinking anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks. So rest of the season for sure.
Okay, so good thing you're not a senior. So that being said, you get to be a little bit of a coach and a little bit of a cheerleader, if you will, on the sideline. You do a great job to inspire the guys. Talk a little bit about how long you've been playing volleyball now. We're going to just go back a little bit.
Okay, awesome, yeah. So this is my 4th year, 3rd year actually playing for the team. My 8th grade year, I kind of helped manage, just played as like a practice player with Sarah. So this is actually my
when it was
4th
club.
year. Yeah, when it was club. So I was actually able to be there for that first year of CHSAA. And so then that's been amazing, and being able to just like grow up with these guys. Jackson is my best friend. Me and him are going to be the first 4-year Lettermans.
Right.
So it's awesome. I love this team.
That's very, very cool to have that. So now I'm going to have you fast forward now because school year, we're on the backside of it.
Yep.
We're in the springtime, and man, just a month and a half left, like 6 weeks of school left. Kind of crazy to put it in those terms.
Yeah.
So that said, you're going to be done. So right at about the end of the school year, you'll get back into training, obviously. So what's the off season going to be like for you? Because this is a conversation we should be having in about 3 weeks.
Yep.
Not now, but what's it going to be like for you?
Yeah, so we work pretty hard off season throughout throughout the summer. We have open gyms about 3 to 4 times a week. Sarah usually will come here, and we open up this gym, and it allows not only for us current players, but for like the new upcoming 8th graders. So we really, the summer is where we train for the season, you know, like, because with our tryouts being so fast in that February, that
Right.
March, we don't get a lot of time, so the summer is really where we make our skill.
Do you go out and play any other type of club volleyball? Do you get away from the team at all, or do you kind of stick with this South Cole team?
I stick with this. I'm pretty busy with academics, so this is my team.
Yep, absolutely. Now, that makes a huge difference. Now, this season's a little bit of a rough go as far as league is concerned, but this team has got a really tough schedule.
Yeah.
And that Pikes Peak 1 division is huge because not only do you have the defending state champion in there, there's other teams that have made some good runs over the last couple of years as far as making a run in playoff situations.
Yep.
So this is kind of a, I don't want to say rebuilding, but in a sense almost a rebuilding type year because you were part of that team last year, the last 2 years that have gotten to the Sweet 16.
Yep.
And, you know, looking to push beyond that. But the situation is you graduated some really good guys from last year, guys that you had an opportunity to grow with and learn from. So talk a little bit about the complexion of this season, having to kind of rebuild a little bit.
So we've talked about that so many times of how this year is really, we have an entire new team. 6 of our varsity players are completely new to the varsity team. So we got rid of 4 seniors last year and we missed them. But we really, this year, we're trying to get used to each other, knowing how each other plays, trusting each other, especially me in that back row. We have to learn how to switch between each other's positions and really understand who's going to get what. So, yeah, this season is definitely about rebuilding, and we're watching a lot of other teams, their growth in rebuilding, especially James Irwin. I think that we got a little too ahead of ourselves with this team. They've built back, and they're doing amazing, and it's an awesome game to watch.
It is a very awesome game to watch, and it's a lot of fun. And it's funny how you talk about taking things away from other teams because, as you just alluded to, the fact that you have the defending champion in this 5A volleyball with Discovery Canyon. And they were perfect last year. They didn't even lose a set last year. So they've been challenged once. They do have a blemish, and that's probably a good thing for them going down into the stretch because there's a lot of pressure when you're unbeaten and coming off a perfect season and trying to maintain that. And they went 3/4 of the season without dropping a game, or a match, I should say. So to take that and learn, this is big because when you talk about the guys coming back, you know, with you and Luke, and I was making mention that it's too bad that Kenny Shorten is a senior because he's starting to figure things out. He's strong, he's athletic, and he's just figuring things out. I'm going, okay, but Jaime's coming along.
Exactly.
This is a guy that you want to bring along, and you saw tonight sparks of what he could be and what he's going to bring to this game because he's a basketball player. He competes well during the winter. So, yeah, he starts a little bit late because Central always makes a great run in basketball. But to have a guy like that just continues to come on and just grow with this, that's got to be exciting for a guy like you who's been in the start of this program.
Yeah, it's awesome watching it grow. And like you said, Kenny, we're going to be sad to lose him, but Jaime, I definitely think, is ready to fill those shoes, and he wants it. You can see the passion while he's on the court, and he's definitely tonight showed some of those hits that he's capable of, and I know he's capable
he had a couple of big
more.
Blocks, too, and it's like, that's what you need to do.
Exactly, we're like, that's Jaime.
That's the Jaime we want to see right there.
That's who we know, and that's who we want to see.
No doubt about it. It's great to talk to you. You look good.
Thank you.
Sad to see you in street clothes on a volleyball night, but thanks so much for taking the time, man.
Awesome.
Dathan Monterre, appreciate you being a part of it. We're going to take a timeout, be back with more. We'll wrap it up, tell you what's on deck tomorrow right here on The Ticket.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you, like the friends who come over when a big game is on. The neighbors next door always bring your favorite buffalo dip. Your in-laws know you need silence during clutch plays, and everyone knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. Melissa's here to get to know you and understand your life, so she can make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, 543-7091, or melissa@melissadangelo.com.
Hey, good folks, once again, this is Tony Wright. Now, even though I've changed locations, I still get my barbecue at Gigi's Barbecue, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A. From their lip-smacking ribs, pulled pork to the juicy brisket, Gigi's has it all. Gigi offers a friendly, down-to-earth atmosphere to dine in, and they can also bring the food to you as well. Gigi's can cater from 30 people up to 300 or more. They were also voted Best Barbecue in Pueblo in 2015. So get your barbecue fix on today at Gigi's, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A.
The Topper Factory and RV Center of Pueblo is a family-owned and operated RV dealership and truck accessory store, serving the southern Colorado area for over 30 years. They also have an array of truck accessories, RV parts and accessories, and a certified RV mechanic to keep you on the RV road. Topper Factory is always prepared to help you with your RV needs, no matter what the season. It's like they always say, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Topper Factory and RV Center, Highway 50 West Pueblo, and online at topperfactory.com.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Here's where your shape takes shape. Reps Union Avenue Sports Complex. Reps is Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex, state-of-the-art, with huge workout areas, top-of-the-line equipment, and nationally accredited trainers and instructors. You're part of the most modern fitness complex in southern Colorado. Reps has over 21,000 square feet of workout space, including cardio machines, free weights, steam, sauna, large locker room. Take the tour at 110 South Union Avenue. Go online to repsetgo.com. Proud to support high school athletics.
And once again, a very pleasant good evening. Welcome back into the Bat Cave at Pueblo South High School. Along with Oliver and Chelsea, my name is JJ. Nice to have you along. 3-1 is the win for James Irwin. They get the win over Pueblo South here at South High Gymnasium, if you will. And here's how it went. 26-4-21. Make that 26-24, 25-23, and then 15-25, 25-20. 3-1 the final score. Now that's going to do it for tonight. Tomorrow morning, we got a little Friday matinee baseball for you, if you will. 9:40 is our pregame show, Pueblo County and East, tomorrow morning. And then that'll be followed by Pueblo South and Pueblo West. That'll be the 1 o'clock matchup tomorrow from the Runyon Sports Complex. So we're going to get a hold of Larry Romero before we get out of the gym here tonight to have him let us know exactly what's going on, because Mother Nature, April showers bring May flowers, and those April showers have really kind of hit us over the course of the last week. We've seen lots of wind, lots of cloud cover, and boy, did we have that day and a half of straight rain that just doused everything. So we'll keep an eye on that, but again, that's on the schedule for tomorrow. We have a doubleheader baseball game from the Nooch at the Runyon Sports Complex, and we begin with Pueblo County and Pueblo East tomorrow. We thank our sponsors for making it possible. Thank you for watching and listening here at SoCoTicket.com. We thank you for seeing it through our eyes. For Chelsea, I'm JJ. Thank you so much for being a part of it right here at SoCoTicket.com.